Good morning, fish people. I'm Alan Norris from FishOn TV. It is Tuesday the 14th of October and I've just arrived at Hallcroft Fishery for the third qualifier of the Shimano Ledger Cup. And just to give you a recap, I have missed out from qualifying by a pound, or just less than a pound, and a pound and a couple of ounces in the last two rounds. Need to do it today. There's only two qualifiers left. Need to get qualified. Now, to qualify, you have to come in the top 5 in your zone. I've come 6th twice, and at Lindholme it was really close. What did I have? Just short of 50 pound and a couple of ounce qualified. 65 won the match. So I wasn't far off the mark at all. And then at Makins, I'd got 7 fish for £24 something, and Nick Speed had 4 fish for £25 something, and he just picked me and he absolutely loved it. So, can I do it today? I hope so. So let's hope I can. I mean, I'd love to win the match. I love it here at Hallcroft. I've not been for a while. It can be a bit funny, as we all know. It's quite draw dependent. You could be drawn straight out of the match, you just never know. I know a lot of you like to think, oh, be positive. Yeah. You won't be very happy if I put you on the worst pegs every time you came here to fish against me, because you wouldn't win anything. Just to give you an example, I know fish have got fins, which we all say, and the move about, defeatist already, but when you know, you know. But with it being top 5 on the lake, there is also a small chance that even in a bad area you might just scrape through. So, but I want to be in an area where I have a chance of winning the match. That would be the icing on the cake. So apparently, from what I've heard, that I think the fish are up the top end in the bowl. I've not heard much about them being caught on peg 6, but you would always take it. 6, 9, 2, 5, even 12, but 6 and 9, they usually beat the sort of 12 area. But top end in the bowl, 44 round to 50 something, and then the 60s to say 80, I think. The round about that area, I think it's all outer moat and outer bridge. I'm not sure about where they are on bridge, but I would have thought they'd be on the usual sort of end pegs and to the point of the island, I would have thought. But it's getting to that time of year, things are changing, it is tricky. We're going to do our best. So let me go pay my dues and let's see how we get on today. like me. Face on your mother could love that one.
It's alright, it's a bit far. What name is it?
Alan Norrish. Peg 8.
Bridge 8. Yeah? Bridge 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, here I am on peg 8, bridge outer, and I would be mega happy with this if that peg wasn't in. So we've got end peg there. I don't know who that chap is. He's got end peg there, and you've really got to fancy him to do well. That peg, and opposite on the other side is where I qualify from the golden rod. You've got to fancy that. I think Paul Wright's on that, so got his work cut out there. So for me, 2 qualifiers here. What do I reckon to this peg? I've fished here before, and when the end peg's been in, I've just had neck ache watching end peg catch and struggled a little bit. But tactics, I'll show you the peg. So obviously I've set my 10-foot rod up about 2 to 3 metres off the bank to start with, and I've set a longer rod up. I could get there with my 10-foot, but rather than adjusting clips, I've set a 12-foot rod up to go tight up to the reeds, so we can get to the reeds and work across there in front of the platform and to the left under the tree. And that's quite tight up, and it's nice and clean out there. And I'm going to be firing a few pellets down the middle, but not too many, not like we normally do. I mean, as you can see, a big fish has just splashed there. Can you see it? It's full of fish down there. That's what we're up against, people. Not seeing anything top in front of me, but firing 6mm pellets down the middle, not too many, and a few pieces of corn. Then I'm going to be throwing a few pieces of the micros just in front, or maybe to my right slightly, and then we've got margins. In fact, I need to pull a bomb through the margins and see what it's like, see how clean it is. But that's it. It's dead simple. We're going to start across, a few pellets down the middle with the odd piece of corn, because I'm thinking I've got a rod set up for maybe double corn, which can work quite well here. And then maybe have a look short later on, and hopefully something might turn up in the margins. And that's pretty much it bait wise. We've got 6mm, Fishery 6mm, corn, micros. I've soaked them in water with the bag and match baits, pineapple dye. I've got some maggots because I think it's getting to that time of year. 3 or 4 maggots might actually work on the maggot feeder on the far bank. You just never know. So I've got them. I can even put them on my method. I can roll them in my finger. Just do that, and that pretty much kills it. There you go. And then the wafters. And rods wise, I've got the 10-foot carbon active Preston Mini Plus for a cross and down the middle. I've got the 12-foot Map Parabolics SUV for tight up, and this is for down the middle if I want double corn or a change of bait. I can put like double worm on. I can flick a little bomb down there with double dendra on, or as if we were fishing it on the pole. So we've got those little options. I'm keeping those options open there just to give me a few choices, and that's pretty much it. And it's a nice calm day. I really don't know what to expect because I've not fished. A lot of little flies buzzing about. I've not fished bridge for absolutely ages, but I'm going to give it its best and we'll see how we get on. Weight wise, I don't know. I really don't know. It could be a big weight, it could be next to nothing weight. There's quite a few people on. Dave's up there on peg 25. Charlie Simpson's on the 35 over there somewhere. Where's the best in the world? He's on outer moat, peg 87, best in the world, so good luck, boys. Dave's already qualified, so that's one out of the equation on this lake. Nice one. And let's just see how we get on. Looking forward to it. So feeders wise, just a medium Preston banjo feeder, they call them, like a little banjo feeder. I've got this pellet feeder because at this time of year, a few little bits of chopped worm and capped off with micros and air rig a piece of worm on the end can also work quite well at this time of year. Just going into winter, it can be okay for carp. I've done it over, because I've not done it for ages, but I remember it used to be quite good at this time of year, so that's another option I've got if I want. But I'm just basically going to start with the banjo feeder, the little hybrid feeder, with a 7 or 8 mil wafter. I've got 5 mil wafters as well if I want to put 5 mils on. And just take it from there and see how we get on. So wish me luck. I'll get the camera set up and let's hope we have a few fishies. Right, we're 35 minutes in. I've had a skimmer. I've been priming down the middle, but not a lot this time. Regular pellets going in, but not a lot. And with this 10-foot rod short of the reeds, I'm on my third area that I've tried. I've been moving from right to left and I've gone towards the pallet. And literally 1.5 minutes in, it's gone round. I've not had a sign on the other areas that I was chucking. Guy in the corners had one and lost one. Is he in again? Yes, he's in again. He's fishing bomb and pellet, but he can fire pellets to the other side. Obviously I can't. It's too far. He's fishing bomb and pellet there. He's definitely going to take some beating, but you know, it's just nice that I've got one half an hour in. I'm giving it like 10-minute casts, just to sort of give myself a chance to read the peg, what's happening, if there's any fish swimming about. And actually the fish just topped right on where my first line of approach was. Unreal. And I've not had a sign on it, but I've just gone that little bit further left. Come on, son. And it's gone round, so I'll have to try that again. What I will say is where I've been before, I can always have... That's a decent sized carp as well. Not bad at all. I can always go back to the areas where I've left the little bait from the previous casts. And this one's got an eye missing. This is about £8. That's alright. These flies, I've got my hood up, not because I'm cold. These flies, these little flies just fly into your mouth, into your nose, into your ears. They're driving me absolutely insane. It's horrible. I can't tell if you can see them, but they're just driving me absolutely mad. Gosh, it's horrible. They just fly straight into you, and I can just see literally hundreds around me. He's got a hat on, the guy to my right. For the same reason. I didn't want to put my hood up, but it's not really that cold. So we've got to try in that spot again, and I can always have a look. And I'm not gone tight up yet, so I'm hoping that if I start getting one or two, I can then move towards the reeds a bit more. So it's another area to go, another metre or two forward. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's just spun on that. I didn't tighten my clutch back up. Have to redo that. Can't tell you how these flies are driving me insane.
Woody's just ringing me. I'll have to ring him in a sec. Let me get back out there. Bloody flies. They're like them little midges. Horrible little bloody things they are. God. Oh, stop it. Catching on my finger. They're driving me insane, these. Bang on the money. Yeah, a lovely positive bite. Can't complain about that. You won't be able to see it, but there's just a swarm of them. They're all over the place. Where is it? I'm not sure whether it's the same fish or is into another one. The guy on my right, but it's the same sort of thing as last time we were on this peg. The guy on the end peg was just catching all day. But we're happy enough with that. I can't see that we can beat this guy to my right, but if I can get it top 5, that's the main thing. I'm going to ring Dave and just see who else is catching. Gosh, how annoying are them? So we're off the mark. Well, we're off the mark with this skimmer. That were about 10 ounce, 12 ounce. In my mouth. Right, hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Well, I should have left the camera running. That's just gone round again. It don't feel as big. It's gone round again. That guy's either got a monster on or it's his third one, I'm not sure. That went round again after a minute, just over a minute. Bloody flies. He's getting bothered with them and all. This was he's saying he wish he smoked. Yes, nice one. I knew it was quite a bit small. It's probably. Oh, it's just. I think his landing net's just broke. So there we go. That's another. It'll be 4 or 5 pound. I might have to give him a landing net. You want my landing net? I'm going to have to help him out. I shouldn't do really, but I had to lend him my landing net. He'd got a monster on it. It's got to have been about 18, maybe 20 pound. And for the health of the fish, I've lent him my landing net and said, look, you're going to have to declare you landed it with my landing net. I lent you a landing net, and declare it to him and just sort of say, is it still allowed? Because that could get me into trouble, and it could also get him into trouble. So it's on camera now what we've done. It was definitely for the health of the fish, and then it's up to the organisers whether they allow it or not. Because there's people talking already. I don't know whether you're allowed to do that or not. I'm not up to date on the rules as far as that goes, but I had to do it for the health of the fish. You can't leave it on there and try and get it in behind it. I mean, it was massive, it was bigger than my landing net. I only just got it in, tail was still hanging out, and that's a 22 inch landing net. So there we go, it's on camera. I've lent him my landing net, it's going to declare it. Will the organisers allow him to keep it? I don't know. It'd be a shame, because that's an absolutely massive common he's just out there. Beautiful fish. So that's the least I could do. It's all on video evidence now that that is what I've told him to do, and that is what he's going to do. So there we go. So nothing else off away from the reeds, like a couple of metres away. I had a look down the middle, nothing. And then I've gone tight up on one line, nothing, and then I've gone left a little bit where I saw the fish come up, and he's still catching him on the end peg, and then this has gone round. He's kited off right towards where he is, but this definitely feels like a bigger fish to me. I hope it is, because I need it. Bloody flies. Just keeps catching it, like the same as last time I was here, watching bloke on end peg catch. But it doesn't always produce that peg, but it's not quite cold enough for it to be a bit of a mare peg. And I give him his due, he's just fishing on bomb. It's fishing alright. I mean, he's had that massive one, normally the smaller fish, but he's had that 18-20 pounder. That was huge. This definitely feels like a bit of a monster to me. And the bite wasn't massive. Mind you, it never is when you tie it up. What am I on about? It's normally a bit weird. You get a pull round and a bit of a drop back. I thought it was a skimmer to start with, but it's because I am tied up. There's nowhere for it to go but sideways or towards me. Let's hope it's as big as I think it is. I'm hoping it's a double. I'll start trying now. What he might do. It's not feeling quite as big now, I could be wrong. Oh, you bloody thing. That netting. Bumped into the end of my net then, just as I was trying to get it under him. Should have had him there. Always try really hard when you're lifting up. Coming nice and steady when your rod's low. At some point you've got to lift them up. This time, come on. Yes, we've got him. Better bit of netting, Norrish. Yeah, it's probably about £8. I thought it was going to be bigger than that. I really did. I thought it would be a double. I certainly felt it, unless it's just a change of rod. Could be a nice mirror. We'll try and get tight out there again. So it's 10 to, nearly 10 to 1. We're fishing while 4. So there's plenty of time to get some more fish. Let's check that's sitting okay. No. I can't believe that's not sitting out. It feels like it should do. I just laid flat, it looked horrible. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, people. Sat up lovely, wafting about like they should do. There we go. Let's see if we can get that. Get another one out there, tight up. I forgot to tighten my bloody clutch up again, didn't I? Right, here we go. Lovely. Lovely. Exact same spot. That's mint, that. Just love it when it goes in beautiful like that. Just put my tip under the water, let that sink itself, and hope we get another one. God, it's not often I wish it were windy, but I'm sure if for a bit of a breeze today it'd get rid of them bloody little midges. They're driving me insane. Just keep putting pellets in every sort of 3 minutes, not too many. Just had a little indication there. Could that have been a liner over where my pellets have gone? I don't know. No, not yet, because the line's not gone through it yet. So I've set off 2 metres away, and now I'm having a look quite tight up, and hopefully we'll find out which is the best. That might be where I might have to. And he's in again. So he's landed that fish that were on, he's chucked out again, and by the time I've landed that and chucked out, he's into another one. And it just feels exactly the same as I was sat on here watching that bloke on end peg catch all bloody day. It drives you mad, doesn't it? So I've got midges driving me mad, and him catching all the time at the side of me. So I think I've got about £20. That one fish of his won't be far off that. Plus I think he's got at least another 4, but not as big. They are smaller fish, they're sort of maybe 4 or 5 pounder, so I reckon he must have, with that big one, £40, if they allow him to keep that one, because he did use my landing net. I'm not sure on the rules for that one. I'm sure there'll be some comments below. So that's just all nicely tightened up. Oh, has that gone? That definitely went round that way. I think that was a skimmer. Oh, damn it. Thought I was going to be in then. Definitely jarred forward. I might have been just a little bit too keen. If anything, that would have been a skimmer probably. I think I were a bit too keen for that one, people. I know you're thinking, wait till it drags it round when it's carp, but not always. Not now. Not this time of year. Decoy Lakes proved it. Hey, we're only getting little jabs when you're tight up. But that was just... I thought that was going to be on. Get in. Just plopped in. Beautiful, could hardly even hear it. Love it. We love it. Lovely little plop. It plopped in that quiet, I didn't even know I'd cast it out. What an idiot. Right, so we're back out. Yeah, he's just got another one. How big will that be? £4? 5? No, a bit bigger that one. Yeah, that's a £5 or £6, a nice fish. He's got to be winning the lake, unless Paul Wright's catching over there, which wouldn't surprise me if he is. He's doing alright, is Sean. We need some more. Remember top 5, so I keep seeing odd fish come out, different areas. Can I catch enough to make the top 5 to qualify? That's what we're after. Let's see how it goes, people. I've just moved left a bit. Nothing on the last couple of casts. And, oh, you bloody thing. Oh, nobody likes to see that, do they? Damn it. And it went round after 3 minutes. God damn it. Hey, nobody, absolutely nobody likes to see that, people. Ah, premium, these fish. Look at it, same spot. I had a big liner beforehand, and then a minute after the liner it went round. God damn it. Nobody, absolutely nobody likes to see that. Bloody hell. Oh well, let's get back out. That's in an area where when people chuck the bait, they just chuck it outside. And you just go like that. So it'd be an area where, side of the platform, fairly tight up to the reeds. Be like fishing just down here. They just chuck the bait away. That's where I've gone, so let's hope that goes round again. God damn it. Right, just a bit of news on the bank. It looks like I'm going to need at least 60, maybe £70 to get in the top 5, because I'm not going to beat this guy to my right. Apparently somebody's got about £60, and then there's 30s and 40s. They're catching quite well to Dave's left, he says. So I really did need that last fish. So what time are we on? It's 20 past 1, we finish at 4. I definitely need to get my finger out. I can't force the fish to bite. I can only do what I can do and hopefully get my tactics right. Come on, son. It's quite lively. There's a decent fish as well. Well, that's a beauty. He's a nice fish, he is. He's a little bit bigger than the others, probably. He's chunky more than anything. Not as long as the others, but he's chunky. He's got to be at least 8 to 10 pound, I would have thought. Go on, get your head down. He is into me, bloody landing into me. Keeps swimming back into me net. There we go. He's in, he's in. So I'm going to put him down as 9, so that puts me on £29. Bloody flies. Just ridiculous, these flies, I'll tell you. So I've started priming the margins with a few micros and a bit of corn on one side and just micros on the other. Oh, let me just test that wafter. Yeah, that's okay. Right. Yep. Lovely. No point sending it out, people, when it's not sat right. You're wasting your time. Always make sure your wafter's sat properly. So let's get back out there. I need a fair few more. Lovely. Right on the money, that. Right on the money. That's what we're after. Bloody flies. They go up your nose and everything. It's ridiculous. Just had a very slight drop back there, but it wasn't enough for me to think it were a bite. It just moved back. It could have just been a line coming off a leaf or something. Knowing if it's a carp or a fish, it'll just drop straight back. It'll just move back a little bit. Could be skimmers round it, you never know. 29. Yeah, Dave says they're sacking up all round to the left. Just wait for that line to sink. Just got my tip under water, I can still see it. And just let it sink itself. There we go, that's gone. I know you couldn't have seen that because it was under the water. That didn't take long, did it, people? That's what we want. Right in my eye, that one. In fact, it's still in. Could do with Indian smoke signals going off around me. Keep it away. Oh, God, again. Right in my eye. Come on, fishy. Stay on and come to Uncle Nosh. Let's hope it's another one about 8 to 10 pound. It's hard to tell. It's like a decent fish, but having said that, I've been catching bream all weekend in Windermere, so they're all going to feel massive. Look out for that video coming out in Windermere. Lovely fish we had there. Really nice breams. You wish you got a shorter rod in your hand when you get them in. There's a lively one, that's for sure. Makes me think it's not that big when it's as lively as this, because it's the big ones that just loll about. Wow. Come on, son. What a mighty battle up his lad. Mighty. That should be about £3 and foul hooked or something. I don't think he's foul hooked. Common. Try going into all them weeds and stuff, overhanging bushes. We just managed to sneak him just before he went in. He thought he were alright when he got close to him. A little bit smaller, maybe six or £7. Nice little common. And flies are absolutely doing my nutting. I'm doing some fly spray just to piss them right off. God, Bennett, look at him. Hook length's okay. So that will have taken me to like £35. I had 3 or 4 casts with no more bites. I've gone to the left of the platform, and 4 minutes in it's gone round. The guy in the corner keeps catching 1 or 2. He's going to be difficult to beat for sure. I've just upped the bait going into my margins, little nuggets and some pieces of corn to my left, and just nuggets of micros and a few nuggets of micros to my right. And it's 2 o'clock, so we've 2 hours left. Let's see if I can get this one in. Come on, fishy. Again, it's not, I don't think it's a big, massive one, this, but just with the way it's fighting. Come on, son. Behave for your Uncle Nosh. Not too bad. £7. Yeah, definitely 7. Oh, flipping heck. How's that got wrapped round my tip? He's got to be at least £7. That takes me up to 42. And just get this off the end of my tip. There we go. So we'll try that again to the left. So it seems that you catch a couple in one spot and then they move off. It sort of feels like it's definitely getting into winter with the way that they are feeding. They don't seem to be wanting to stay over plenty of feed. Really, I can't emphasise how you've got to get your wafter right, because if it's not sat right, people, you're not going to catch. Alright, so let's go to the left of that platform again, see if we can get another one. Oh, it's just drifted though. Why has that drifted? We'll try it there. I've not tried there. That's pretty much in front of the platform, so I'll give that a few minutes. But I want it to be about another yard to the left, just to the left of the platform. So we'll see what happens there, people. It just seemed, I mean, there's no wind, but it just seemed to like drift right. That was very strange. Right, we'll see what happens there. We'll be back in touch. Is it 4 minutes in, and that last cast that went next to the platform has gone round. So happy enough with that. And the guy in the corner, Sean, he's into another one as well. What a shock. Come on, son. God, he's going crazy when I try and lift him up. Again, I don't think it's a big one with the way it's darting about. Come on, get you. No. Smaller ones, they just dart everywhere. The big ones, you can keep your rod low, get close in, and usually they just pop up. But it's a bit harder with a 12-foot rod. This is why we like the smaller rods. Right, well, people, I've not had a bite for an hour and 20 minutes. I had a look in my margins, I had a look short, I've had a look down middle, no bites. So I've gone back out long. I went back out long with 40 minutes to go, and there's 17 minutes left, and I've had a skimmer, a little tiny skimmer, about 6 ounce, 5 or 6 ounce, and it's just gone round. And this is a carp, so hope it stays on. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough. It's all depends how big this is. I think we might need £60 to come in top 5 with the sound of it. I'm not sure. You know what Chinese whispers are like. Let's just hope and get this in and hope I've got enough to come in top 5. I know they've been catching right other sides with big munters apparently. But I'm not sure, people, just not sure. He's definitely beat me to me right. I never thought I'd beat him anyway. It's just too good a peg at this time of year. He's got to have about 80, 90 pound. And I'm on 43, a couple of skimmers maybe, I think. I can't believe nothing's come short at all. That's a decent carp. He's got to be 8 or 9 pound. Yeah, that's a nice one. Could do with another one of those, I think. Oh, people, have we got enough? That'll take me to £50, maybe just over. Will it be enough? I'm not sure. So we've got 52, so we've got 8 minutes left. Let's hope we can get another one. It would come in handy, wouldn't it, another one, just to get me up there. Let's keep us fingers crossed we can get another one. See if we can get qualified for that final. Come on, the carps. Be good to your uncle now, she'll go round again. Right. Just where I wanted it, that. Exactly where I wanted it. Let's hope. Don't know. Really do want to get qualified here at Hallcroft. Will I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48, 51 pounds. Got over 50, so he was 8 or 9 pound him, so it might be 51, 52 pounds. Don't know, we'll see. We shall see, people. So it's 15:54, 6 minutes left. We need it to go around on this cast. So, we shall see you people at the weigh-in.
Right, we are all weighed in, and them fish have weighed a little bit more than I thought. They've weighed 65 pounds 8 ounces. There was no way I was ever going to beat the end peg to my right, and he's turned around and said, I think he's had 91 pound. I said, oh, well done, mate. He says, you've a chance of qualifying with that, Alan. I went, I'm not sure. I think I might have just missed out. And then, oh, hold on a minute, what we got here? Oh, what do you want? Anyway, just telling him.
I'm just going to say, I won't mind you coming in my van doing a video with her. But...
So, the guy to my right, Sean.
Hello, everyone.
It's our kid. He's here, look.
God, I haven't been in here for ages.
I know, we need to do a van chat. So anyway, when he said you might have qualified, I says, no, I don't think so. I says, I think there's a couple of better weights. He says, well, I have already qualified. And then Dave drives past, that's what I've got. Told him what weight I've got. He said, oh, that's all right, that. He says, I've come fourth on, you've come fourth at Lake, haven't you, with £68.
Yeah.
And he's qualified. Which means, by default, I've come fourth on the lake.
Double default. No. Oh, yeah, you
default. So, I have actually qualified. Get in. So, I don't have to go down to Medlands, but we might end up going there, mightn't we?
Well, we might do, mate. It's a day out. And where can you win 250 quid on an open match on a Tuesday?
Yeah. So,
and they pay the top 5 and sections, so it might be worth us
having to travel down.
Having a go, aren't it? And just...
Yeah. So, yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that end of the day. It wasn't as easy. It was sickening watching guy to my right just catch all day. Every time he chucked in, it seemed to go around. And what I have mentioned during the day, I couldn't catch fish in the same spot. I had to keep moving along and then go back. And all the fish have come really tight up. Apart from the first, I think I had 1, maybe 2, just off the far bank. But that was about it. And I don't know how you've caught, Dave, but they were definitely tight up, weren't they?
They were at the start, weren't they? And then I've caught down the middle. In the middle of the match, I've caught down the middle. I've had like 3 or 4 carp, and them bream have been lovely, haven't they? But you'll qualify off anywhere these days, won't you?
What you've got to do, mate. You've got to ride your luck, people. But I never had a bite down middle or in the margins. You want it margins?
No. Well, I had 2 skimmers in margin.
Yeah, I had a few little liners from Skinners.
They just didn't want to come down, did they?
No. So yeah, chuffed as a meatball, as I'd say, to get to the final. So there's me, you, Tidsy. How's Best in World gone on?
Terrible. He's had 2 skimmers. He's got his new rods. He's got his new Garbolino rods. And he said, oh, I can't wait to try. I said, oh, you'll get some at Hallcroft, you know, they'll test them, these big carp and all this stuff. Yeah. And he's had 2 skimmers, I think.
and got brought.
And then got brought, yeah, because I said, what breaking strain like? He says, oh, put that new line on it. I said, oh, that £8. He says, yeah. I says, right. I says, what hook length you got? And he says, oh, 14 and a size 16. Oh, I says, it ain't Lindo or me, mate.
No.
I says, you need 20 on, 12.
Yeah.
Big hook, big line.
Yeah.
Big fish, aren't they?
Yeah,
so he'd been broke twice, I think.
They're scrapped, don't they?
Oh,
they're scrapped today, them things. We saw some at fish. They're not easy to get in. Still a bit lively, aren't they?
So he's done terrible, Best in World. He's not used to this, is he? I've had to coach him a bit, and he says, oh, last night he texted me, I'd packed all my stuff, got everything ready, went, can you bring us this? Have you got some ground bait? Oh, and then 2 minutes later, can you bring us some of them 8mm wafters? I said, look, do you want me to fish for you as well? So you know what I did? I thought, I'm not having this. I turned my phone off. I thought, forget that. I'm watching that Stranger Things, so...
Oh yeah, watch it. It's brilliant. I watched it all the way through. So yeah, job done, people. Through to the final. Goldenrod at Lindholm on Saturday. We need to get qualified for that, don't we?
Yeah, let's do it.
So it's all starting again, isn't it, Dave? It doesn't seem like 2 minutes since we were chasing finals again, does it?
We've been doing loads of fishing, haven't we?
Yeah. So there we go, people. Next is Goldenrod. We shall see you down at Lindholm Lakes for a Goldenrod qualifier. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, it is absolutely free to subscribe to this channel, and if you click the notification bell, you get all our videos as we upload them, and a thumbs up.
God, are we back on? No, it feels like winter pairs. I am out this year.
See you later. Nice.
Toodaloo.
So we'll see you down at Lindholm, people. Take care, and don't forget to fish on.